Hey everybody, I'm Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Sondok of Korea playthrough. We are at war with the Incans, we're at war with the Mapuche, and we're at war with the Norwegians right here. Norway, we're coming for you. I don't know if we really care about trying to hunt down the remaining Incan cities. One turn until we switch eras. We're going to be in a normal era for the next round. Open borders in gold, I like it. I'm always a fan of getting a little something extra on my open borders. I don't really need open borders with her, but she's giving me money, whatever.
I don't know to whom.
So we finished another tech. We're on our way to like steel and well, specifically we're starting with refining, then steel, and then hopefully we can turn our awesome high-level cannon into a high-level artillery and just really rain down some justice. But once he gets in here, these things, they're gonna have problems. Although this thing is now garrison. I don't know if it was 57 before. I think it might have been. Either way, it's gonna be a little... It's slightly tougher than this city with no walls, obviously. Okay, you guys are heading down. There is a ship hanging out up here. So let me leave you up here to defend this properly. And what else is going on? We're building the Chichen Itza. Are we building any other wonders right now? That looks like it. So that's gonna get us some era score soon, hopefully. Eleanor made it into a heroic age. Golden age for Harald. So that's going to be tricky for us. Everybody else is normal that we're in contact with borders, basically. John Curtin, obviously, golden age. What do we want to do for this round? Trade routes might get us the most consistent amount here, but I feel like we're doing a lot of building up in our empire. We're getting more and more cities. I wonder how much we could get from Heartbeat of Steam. I think I'm just going to go with Reform the Coinage, though. Because we're not going to be fighting many naval units, probably. Although, we saw a ship up there. Let's just do this, I think. Because they don't have cores either. Yeah. I think that one makes the most sense for us right now. Unfortunately, it's not super great, but it is, it's valid. I have to say it's valid. I need more theaters. I don't know how I want to go about that, but I also need to get this market in place because more trade routes is always good. I didn't get one up this morning for an upload. Also phrasing. But I'm doing it right now. I'm working on it. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. here, as you can see at the clock in the corner. Trying to get you guys something for the later upload today at least. And then keep up on the regular schedule. I just wasn't able to do it last night, unfortunately. And I'm feeling a sneeze come on right now. But we will try to persevere. And not let that happen. You're a relatively juicy city. I want you to get your walls built. I know you're in the middle. I don't think that there's much concern for it, but I do feel bad when you don't have walls. We should get you to have walls as well because you are the target of a military emergency. I don't want to make it... like, right now, it'd be very difficult for somebody to get in there, but once we've moved through here, it will be a little easier for them to accomplish that. But right now, it's very defended. Anybody who gets through here deserved to get through here if they came through on this turn. That's my feeling on the subject. We will take this next turn, it looks like. And they're in a golden age, so this is, I mean, it's potentially problematic for me. We have a high-level musketman and a low-level musketman, which would be perfect whenever we actually get around to nationalism. When is that? So of enlightenment and then nationalism. So this is some time away. I still really just need more culture per turn. Our science per turn is pretty good. Obviously, we needed to go higher still, and you're a captured capital. You definitely need some walls, even as we tech towards steel. These are... So it's pillaged, so we're not going to get anything, but I don't want to delay the Chichen Itza just in case somebody else is making it, so... We just got some era score for being the most sprawling of empires. But yeah, we're not going to... We didn't get our builder there, which is unfortunate, but I knew it was going to happen because that thing got hit by tornadoes. So let's get them to work on a builder. It'll take quite a bit at the current rate. With this armory complete, we should be able to make a military engineer, right? And then we can build some railroads to get some air score. Probably don't want to go too crazy with the amount of military engineers we have, but running around with making railroads is potentially useful. Units of the chosen promotion class get more damage, more combat strength. I don't know. So we only have the one good sieged, we have a bunch of good ranged, and then we have the couple melee boys we want to survive. I think we're gonna vote for ranged because that does make our special units even a bit more special. Duplicates of the chosen luxury. What's our luxury situation looking like these days? I never successfully win this vote, by the way, unless I dump a bunch of points into it. I think coffee is maybe or cocoa is a reasonable choice. Coffee or cocoa. I don't actually know how many of each thing I have, and I don't feel like opening that menu, so I don't know why I went back and just did a quick cursory glance. Let's vote for coffee. We at least know we have coffee on our borders. And coffee is what I need right now. I wish I had some coffee. I could have made some before this, but I didn't. So you're seeing an uncaffeinated Omega Alden right now. That's what you're witnessing. It might not be pretty. We'll see. Well, that was an easy pickup. They will be rebelling. We can move Magnus just forward. Who's having problems here? Someone is having... You are having problems. Rebellion in 11 turns. Okay. Did we just make your We did just make the entertainment. So will this help you out enough? This should mostly help you out. It'll put you on a much slower trajectory for loss here. And then we'll get you to buy this monument. And we'll see what the situation looks like next turn. We're getting an invading force. Do we want a troop here? We can't buy them with faith because our capital's thing is broken. I really wish that tornado had not done tornado things. To be quite honest with you. I'm disappointed that it did. Okay, so we need to get vision on this. Which, let's see. Hills. Hills. This looks like a hill. It's volcanic soil with a mine, so maybe it isn't a hill. This is a hill, though. So we have to get to this tile to be able to see in here. We can't just stand there. To be able to see said city, which is very important for us right now. I wanted a military engineer to build railroads. Also, they could just get a path going through here for us for the first time, which would be incredible. We need to get our trade routes up to full, but maybe you'll do this, right? You could maybe be our trade route friend. I'll get you making one of the trade routes, and then I'll get you making the other trade route. And then we're good to go. So the traffic in here is hard to deal with, but that's okay. I had been taking emplacement on these guys because they have to walk in and what not. I still think that that's just based on the fact that they behave like siege units. I kind of like emplacement. How dare you? You're not really gonna... I mean, if you hit me with both caravels, it could be a problem, but... That's gonna take 16 turns. I don't know what to say other than hopefully my city can tough it out. I want my city to tough it out. That's all. I think it's reasonable for them to have to tough it out. So here, we have to deal with boats. You have garrison, so I'm gonna put you here, and maybe you can deal with the boat. Plus, it's the closest spot where you can fire from there. I don't know what our situation is gonna be like against him. He does have some technology, so he could be a little spicy. God, you need more housing. You need an aqueduct. That's what you need. Your housing situation is extremely poor. So we could fire, as long as we had vision with you, we could fire from here or here and have the safety of not being next to these boys either. So I'm going to move you just inward here. It's a slow grind over here. But we should be able to knock down the defenses pretty quickly once we get visibility. And you're just gonna chill here. This is your home, sir. Well, I don't like what's happening over here. We've got some boys running into our territory of a Mapuche nature. How long would it take for you to make a troop? We can make the frigate and get air score. I don't know if that helps us here. That's too far away. If they're whatever they're doing, 8 turns is probably gonna be not very useful in this region, I would imagine. Are they running for my undefended cities? Are they just backing up now? I can't really tell. Let's see. Let's get our walls up faster. Let me do this. And then we probably... Do we need the settler bonus? I would say we probably don't need the settler bonus. But what will we put in its place? That's an excellent question. Glad you brought it up. We might... We could drop caravanseries for a little extra gold per turn, but that would only get us a smidgen. We would honestly make more money just doing this. Since we took conscription off, we would keep our income stable by doing something like that. And I think that's due to the number of troops and their upkeep costs. I think that's handy for us to maintain. Okay, so let's get vision on the city. They have crossbow. They've got a quadrireme. And now I'm going to have you fortify right here. Because we can't... I could put him up here so that this guy can step in and out if we just want to not take any damage. Which is a distinct possibility. pike and shot. Let's get you guys up here. I don't know. We're clogging up the area, but that's probably fine. I'll attack the one that is inside my territory the most, even though this guy's easier to damage because he's lower level and already wounded. Oh, we took a little bit of a beating there. I definitely don't want that musket to die. That would be tragic. I'm not trading you that amount of coal. That's ridiculous. You're a ridiculous man for asking for it. So yeah, he took a beating. Oh, they have field cannons now as well. That's not good for us. So you get killed. Let's have you guys swap places real quick. And then I'll take this shot over here. Just to give ourselves a buffer in case they have like a quick moving unit. I'm going to put this man in front. He might, if they target this pikeman, which I think they probably will because he's wounded and they have the same strength otherwise, it'll give us a chance to break their amber as well. Could come in handy. These walls are going to take us a few turns to crack. But that should be fine. What are they doing over here? I don't know what they're doing. Right now they're just kind of dancing around in my territory. If that's all they're going to do, that's fine by me. Let's, since we did give ourselves the wall building bonus, let me go ahead and build some walls in places that need walls. While we have a quick bonus, because I don't know what these guys are going to do. 25. I need to send a governor there. We'll just send Liang there. I think she can move over there. And then that should put them in the positive range. It did barely, but barely is good enough for us. Okay, you're here to get some strategic resources, some luxury resources and whatnot. Put it all together, add it to the empire. Dude, we got this coal in our boundaries now. I knew it was there. Is this unimproved? It is unimproved. Okay, we lost our basic musketman, which sucked because he was who I wanted to get together with my friend here. This is an ironclad. I would appreciate it if you did not do this, sir. All right, we're gonna follow a safer mentality here, and I don't know how that means we're gonna get in and look at this, but I am going to keep my units slightly away from people. Let's see. I'm gonna back you up. They can't move in and shoot, can they? These are both hills. No, so you're fine right here. Let's give you... Do I want to make you better versus the naval units that are out there? I'll do that for now. It's a hard choice because grape shot would be nice, you know, just for dealing with the rabble as well. But we're going with the anti-naval right now, which is only going to be of use probably versus him. That's my guess. Although there's caravels in the north as well. Who knows? It could be more beneficial than I'm thinking. All right, I want to get the incense. Your melon rider. Melon raider. He's here. What's he trying to... No! Stop it!
The Great Ball Court is also very impressive. I would
Yay,
like
we
to
got our
play a
Chichen Itza
game,
at least,
although it
so now we
sounds
can
like the end
fix
was
some
pretty
stuff in our
violent.
capital.
I think it was safer to be a spectator.
And we should make sure we have all the rainforests in the area under our control. So here you go. Boom. Chichen Itza. Let me see. My citizens. You guys are good. You're good. Swap. We don't own this tile yet. But those are nice. We need to get mercantilism at some point. We'll get it after nationalism so that we can improve these with lumber mills. They're running through now. Okay, you need to get a military unit of... Actually, no, we need you to repair our government things so that we can buy them with faith. So these things, I would love to repair them, but we're going for the buildings in the government thing first. Because he must just be heading... Is he just heading for this because it's the military emergency? That must be what he's doing. He's not going to get there. But there are a lot of vulnerable cities along the way, and that makes me slightly upset. Let's see. We could work on a musket, but that would take a while. Every time I say it could take a while, I just work on infrastructure instead. You know what? We need university less than we need, like, you to get your museum of some sort. That's a bad path right now. Let's get a path that goes down here to this new city. I just don't want them running through where all the enemy forces are running right now. That seems like a mistake. I think you all can agree with that. You don't want to put them in harm's way like that. Oh, he's still alive? I was hoping to just blast this guy. Oh, never mind. He doesn't do very much damage versus him, even though he's in the water. Thought he would do a little more than that. This boat is toast. Alright, we need a proper way of getting visibility in here without putting our guys at major risk. I don't know what the answer to that is. But this spot we're defending right now is alright. Start by firing with you, get you some experience, and then take him down. It needed all the shots anyway, apparently. Give me my Grandmaster's Chapel fix. We have to start with the Ancestral Hall, obviously. So this is scary. Luckily, we are building our walls. But if they're just going to run through, they have to get through Vilka Waman, and they have walls. They're a good, strong lad to defend. But if they decide to, like, just burn down my city, I would be very disappointed. You need an aqueduct or a dam. Your dam situation could be one of those tiles. Let me get you a dam up here. And now you can get a Seiwan. But oh, I'd like to place it there. You can get an okay commercial hub on this side. That could be useful, but I want you to get a Seiwan as your next thing. So let's get you a trader. We need them to survive down here. Not trading you my strategic resources. It
Never
just seems
criticize a rifle.
like it would be used against me at some point. You wouldn't do that, would you? Crazy horse lady? Use resources against me? I don't want to move him in because I feel like he's one turn away from getting killed, especially now that there's a berserker over here. Alright, I'm gonna back you up because I don't want you to take any damage. And then I don't know how at risk. I don't think you're very at risk right here, so I'm gonna keep you. Even though this is berserker, he'll get a bonus to attack against you. I don't think he's gonna do too much with it. And you just have to stay here. And you guys can go on alert. That area is a little tricky. We need visibility is what we need. A boat in here would actually be pretty good for us. A boat would be lovely. Also, let's just get our walls built. But yes, a boat here would be great. How much would a boat cost us in gold? Because that's how we'd have to do it. 1,100 for a frigate? It's going to become more for a battleship soon. But that's okay. We don't have enough to buy it either way. Excuse me, sir? I don't know what you're doing out here. But I don't approve. Alright, they're doing just fine. Everybody is holding the line. The problem is we're not advancing the line. We want to advance it. Get my rank 3 to fire on you so he gets more experience. I don't want to put you out in the water because they have like ironclads and things out there. So this is just right now we're just gonna put ourselves on a defensive thing while we try to sort this situation out. I guess I could have built the railroad here too before we left. I don't know what they're doing. They're just running all over the place. I feel like none of it makes any sense. I want to clear this sheep off of this tile so that I can put down the Seiwan there. You know what? Build a frigate. Or a battleship. We'll just keep you stationed over here as part of defenses. It might come in handy, I don't know. It might not. It's at least a range 3 defensive thing in the area. Alright, what do you need and why is it a trader? I was going for university, but they do need some food in this area. What they need is a builder, but they're dealing with some troops right now. Rationalism. Yes. We lost a little bit of gold per turn, but we will be able to switch away from the wall building one shortly. Like the next time we update in 12 turns. Okay, so Busan, where are you trading? I'm just looking around to see if there's more troops in the region. It looks like they've all ran to the right side and died for the most part. So we can just kind of assume we can trade wherever, I feel like. Let's just do a 3-3. Trade up with our buddies here. We get a new road involved. That's always nice. No one's built Petra, apparently. Not that we're gonna want to build Petra or anything like that, but It is worth noting. I'm gonna put a dam down here because we're still looking for housing. All right, let me go ahead and drop the railroad in the city before I forget. To shreds, you say? Let's go ahead and just try to blast this individual. He took a lot of heat, but he's still very much alive. Yeah, that's right, Runaway. I don't like that there's a volcano here in the area where we are having a prolonged battle. Hopefully that doesn't do anything untoward. But you know it will. It'll come out at the worst possible time and absolutely devastate my forces. So we're going this way because I want to get a road through either to the middle or in here. Probably just down to Stavanger. We'll get a railroad going. They've actually done it. The mad geniuses. They've repaired the government district, and now we can get faith-based shenanigans happening. What would be the most beautiful thing to add into our group here? A cavalry would be a pretty good choice. These guys would be maybe a better choice. 64 strength, 62 strength. Can we even get a cavalry? No, they're horses related. So we would have to go with this man. So here's what you do. You pick up one of these boys. And we use them for visibility. We get this whole thing started. And hopefully they survive. Because they're tougher than the muskets. We're gonna need you to repair your market next. That seems like a grand plan. Alright, skip your turn. He's got 76 garrison defense. I hate it. You hate seeing it. Okay, so we're moving you forward. He can help us with this for now. Barely. But yeah, we're just gonna have you. Can you move here and then do this? Like shuffle back into the region? It's gonna be weird because the bombard is there. We might need to move you out of this spot. That's my thought process. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Because we need to be able to get him into visibility and out of visibility. So that the bombard can continue his work. I'm gonna get another builder. You obviously, you go over here, you grab the coal. You get these horses that we were just talking about needing a source of horses if we wanted to have any cavalry. Excuse me? You would dare to besmirch the good name of the bombard? Well, the bombard should be fine, but I'm annoyed that they're coming over here and doing these things. Perhaps what we do is we move you, we circle you around, we let you get hit by the district, maybe? I don't know. I don't like the sound of that either. But we're gonna shuffle around and figure this thing out. You fix those buildings. There is a Melon Raider coming through the area. Uninvited. As raiders often do. Okay, he's injured. I don't like that one bit. We got rid of that jerk. But now we have to be careful with this man. So let's see. I am gonna have you be the right side defenses once again, as we were talking about before. And let's get your university. I will do a little trade route in here just so we get a road into this town. I know it's not the greatest of trade routes, but it's functional. It provides us a service. Where would we want you to go, sir? There's already a road up through here, so we don't need to worry about that one. We might want a road up to yonder town, but that's just bad. If we're gonna do that, we send the thing over here. We get them to make a trade route somewhere so that they can get some better bonuses from the route. That's what you do with it. I will go over here and improve the bananas. I'm not giving you any money, sir. I don't know why you would think that that's like a card on the table. Something playable.
Engineering.
Because it's not. Alright, oil. Let's do this. Oil plus Korea. Search. I lost my friendship with the Tamirs because I was not paying attention. We have oil over here. Oil here. And oil up here. So at least we have one source of oil in our... Oh, we have this one down here next to it as well that's just not in our borders yet. So it looks like we have two sources to work with. Do not mess up the government district I just fixed, please. I beg of you. That would be very cruel. So we got that. I mean, we should just probably hit up some of the bonus resources that are unimproved. and work from there. We're making a nice little railroad still. Everything's looking up. Okay, how are we looking over here? I worry about him being injured. Todd, if this volcano went off, we would be absolutely devastated. It would be the worst thing ever. I don't want to do that trade route because it doesn't give us the roads we were desiring. That's reasonable. So we can do that. And she's denounced me. What a jerk. We were friends. We were bros. Flooding? See, it just proves the point that that dam is worth it up there. This is not a respectable situation to be in over here, so I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna put you here. We're gonna back you up. And then we need to get you out of this predicament. Let me make room over here so they can get into a safer spot. So yeah, this is, I mean, it's not a great setup, but he's got a pretty easy to defend thing going on. And I guess we could try to squeeze in here, but we have the same type of situation where it's just not easy to set up in that area. I would much rather get Christensen in my empire than the other city. But maybe I'm wrong. That's always possible. It happens. It's a potential thing. I definitely wouldn't want to put the aqueduct here, because then we don't have any chance of putting anything of benefit next to it. This has, you know, the potential of being able to drop the industrial zone over there. The housing situation was poor, and you are a jerk. We have to fix our Grandmaster's chapel now because of his shenanigans. I hate it. You hate seeing it. Alright, we'll hit next turn. He's alive. The good news is he's alive. The bad news is he is inches from death. That was horrible. Please do not murder my friend. He is very important to me. Okay, you guys dealt with that gentleman. Alright, well, he should be safe, assuming they don't have some miraculous ranged unit that I don't know about in the region that can just be like, I have 15 movement, and he runs up here. Plus, I ignore line of sight, and he shoots me. That would not be great. And also fictitious. We're getting 218 science per turn, which we are leading, obviously. Norway's at 109, and I think they're our primary threat. 84 is Australia. Lautaro, 76. France, 83. Pachacuti, 16. 64 for Tamiris, and 19 for Persia. We're getting 85 culture per turn. France is at 140. Plus, their bar is full. We should look at their number on the culture thing here. So we're at 85. France is 140. 68 for the Mapuche. 57 for Australia. 89 for Harald. 83 for Tamiris. 9 for the Incans. And 27 for Persia. Score-wise, we're in third place with 651. The two people above us. At the top is John Curtin with 700. Lautaro with 657. We passed Harald a little bit. He's only 6 points behind us. Bottom of the barrel is Cyrus with 231. So Eleanor is at a quarter of the necessary, or the tourist numbers, so we're gonna have to potentially deal with her soon. We just, I think, did we re-up with her? Or we may have re-upped with it was with Australia. So we have 8 turns where we can't do anything about it, but maybe we should think about doing something after that. And that's also right around the time our military emergency ends, so we might be able to call off some of these attackers and then look at dealing with her, because she's right now she's the biggest threat of pulling out a victory, I think. John Curtin's converted 3 of 8 to his religion, and Tamiris is at 6 of 20 for diplomatic victory points. Anyway, it's slow over here just because it's a hard city for us to try to attack. I mean, I could maybe try to scout down here and see if we can get anything, but with the North Sea being here, I want to buy a ship, but how much does that cost us? By the way, the new battleship is 1720. Ooh. Anyway, I'm super hyped that we didn't lose our cannon. That would have been devastating, as we were about to be able to turn him into an artillery. Would have been absolutely horrible. And while I'm thinking about it, since we have no builder in the area, I'm going to buy the builder for this, because we need to start gathering oil. So there you have it. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.